Metal Breakdown here. So hey guys, Metal Breakdown here. So I'm making my review for the brand new album Evolution by Disturb that I was able to grab a copy yesterday, so I strongly encourage you to do the same by clicking on my Amazon link in the description. That way you'll be able to support Disturb and help them get another #1 on the Billboard chart. That would be awesome. So yeah, we need to do that. I tried to make the review on Thursday because I knew a lot of people were waiting for it, so I was like, okay, you need to study real hard, like the fastest as you can, and just do the review. But I was not able to find time in the entire day. In fact, I had to study all night because I was just not ready, so I had to do fuck the review, I'll do it later. And on Friday I was at school all day, had something during the evening. I came back, I was just dead. So here I am doing it on Saturday. Hopefully it will still get a couple of views because yeah, I put some work into it, and at least I listened to the album like a couple of other times, so I'm able to judge it better now. I've listened to it about 6 or 7 times by now, so yeah, I know it pretty well, and I'll talk about every fucking song on it. If you saw my video about A Reason to Fight, it was like a big rant, and you probably think that I will hate this album, but we'll see. If you want to know everything that I think about Evolution by Disturb, let's discuss about that into this video. So let's do this, guys. Okay, so because of A Reason to Fight, and because of the fact that I knew that this album would include like 5 ballads, half of the album would be ballads, I was like, oh, this will be bad, and my expectations for it were so low that when I listened to it, I was just expecting anything. I thought it would suck, and it's not the case. I was really happily surprised. I was like, oh, this is a damn fine album finally, and yeah, there's some bad songs, I'll talk about that later, but overall, it's super strong and could even be better than Immortalize in my opinion. I'll talk about that in the next video, because the next video I'm making right after this one is a ranking from worst to best episode on Disturb with the brand new album Evolution. So this will be sick. Stay tuned if you don't want to miss that. And yeah, so after all, the album is really not that bad. It's even pretty good. I'll rank all the songs into 4 categories. First one will be bad songs, second category will be decent songs, there will be honorable mentions, and the top 5 as usual. So for the bad songs, there's only 2. I put A Reason to Fight. Sorry guys, I understand if you love this song, it's perfectly fine with me, but I just cannot like it. I find myself skipping it every time it's playing. It's just boring in my opinion, but you can disagree with that, it's perfectly fine. And the other one that I sorry guys, I'm still a bit sick. The second one that I don't like is Already Gone. It's like the version of Disturb of The Sound of Silence, and yeah, again, it's just boring to me, but it's fine if you like it. So yeah, only 2 bad songs out of 12 if you count bonus songs, because I'm not counting The Sound of Silence Live and the other version of Are You Ready, but I'm counting This Venom and Uninvited Guests. So in the second category with the decent songs, I'm putting Stronger on Your Own, Uninvited Guests, and This Venom. The 2 bonus tracks were okay, but nothing special about it. But I've loved at least a really good bonus song, because I have the deluxe version of the album, but it's okay. And in the honorable mentions, 2 songs that almost made top 5. I have Hold On to the Memories, or to your, no, it's Hold On to Memories, sorry guys. A really good ballad, almost made the top 5, it's pretty well done. The solo, the acoustic solo by Dan Donegan blew me away, really, wow. And Savior of Nothing, which is a cool heavy song. Okay, now with the top 5, in the 5th position I went with the best one, Lies. I really like the vocal in this one, and I think it was a great choice as a single. Hopefully they will have a music video for this one at some point. On the first few listens, I had more problems with the chorus, but after listening to this song maybe 15 times by now, since its release, I really like it now. I love the transition between the super melodic ending of the chorus and the return to the crunchy main riff. It was really well done. In the fourth position, I went with In Another Time. The part where the main riff drops is absolutely insane, and this is really Disturbed that I love. It reminds me a bit of the Immortalized era of the band, but it would be for sure one of the best songs on Immortalized. The chorus is just super huge, like what Disturbed is known for. Also, I love the Reconnect Again, Disconnect Again, Over Again part, where Dan Donovan is delivering a sick guitar parts with an amazing solo. It's pretty low-key because the vocals are on top of it and it's just taking a lot of place, but yeah, it's definitely pretty cool. And the best thing about this song is definitely the main riff. In the top 3 now with the third position, when I said that I can enjoy ballads and that I did not hate A Reason to Fight big time only because it was a ballad, this is the perfect example of this statement and a perfect example of a ballad that is well done in my opinion. I could easily listen to this one all day and I would still enjoy myself. Watch You Burn is super strong, contains super strong verse that showcase David Draiman, amazing range of vocals. The chorus was a big surprise because it reminds me of the vocals in some heavy songs by Disturbed. I don't know if you understand that, because if you have listened to the song, you know that during the chorus there's some kind of backing vocals saying you might feel it but you don't believe it and you'll see it when you achieve it, like in the kind of backing vocals, and it just feels like a heavy song even though the chorus is super soft with the rest of the vocals being super melodic and everything. So I really like that thing in that song because it gives the song so much more power, so much more energy. So yeah, and this is the thing that I don't like usually about ballads, the fact that it's too soft, it's too like all on the same level throughout the entire thing, and it just bores me. But in this case and in Hold On to Memories, it's not the case at all. Super great songs, both of them. And also there's a really cool instrumental part in Watch You Burn that really blew me away. I was like, wow, really a phenomenal part. What is going on? In the second place, I went with Are You Ready, the first single that Disturbed released for the new album, and for me it was a great choice because I love it so much. It will be like the best opener ever during the live shows, and it will hype you right away for the rest of the concert. By the way, since I enjoyed that album, I saw that Disturbed announced a tour with 3 Days Grace. I'll definitely pick up a ticket next week when it will go on sale. I saw Disturbed at a festival in 2016. It was really great, so I'm really looking forward to see them again, especially since the new album is good. And for Are You Ready, I don't think I understood why some fans did not like this one, because in my opinion it's so strong and it's not too far away from the whole Disturbed, and it blends like the old stuff, blends the old stuff with the new stuff really well. Like, it's not too far away from the old Disturbed, but at the same time it includes some new elements that, yeah, really make the song great. So, and my favorite song on the new Disturbed album is No More. I did not realize it at first, but this is surely the biggest highlight of the album. A lot of people told me it was the best on the new album, and I only realized it after a couple of listens. The chorus is just so good. It really is showcasing Disturbed at its best. Just the type of the song that I want to blast in my car while driving and sing along to it the loudest that I can while having the song at level max. Disturbed is not like one of my favorite band ever. I really like them, but they're not like in my top 5 or anything. But they're definitely my favorite band to blast in the car. It's just the perfect band to drive and listen to while doing so. So yeah, perfect for that. And there was also some great guitar parts and even some sick short instrumental parts between some vocals parts, but a solo would have made the song even better in my opinion. So my only negative point with this song is the lack of a solo, but at the same time there's so many solos by Dan Donegan on this album that I cannot really say that I'm sad that there is not one in this one, because there's so many on Evolution. So huge props to you, Dan Donegan. You definitely blew me away on this album. Definitely the person who blew me away the most. David Draiman also did some great vocals, but yeah, Dan Donegan is the man in this one. So that's it for my review of Evolution. Like I said, hopefully it will still get some views, so if you liked it, make sure to share it with some people. That would be cool, I don't know. And if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe, because there'll be more Disturbed content coming for you, and the next video will be about Disturbed, with me ranking every album they ever made. So see you in the other video, guys. Take care. I'll see you next time.